Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode here, Facebook Live. Both Ben McCoy and I are here. Ben, thanks for being on the show today.
Hey, it's great to be here, David.
So Ben and I actually have had a friendship for quite some time now. He's in one of our video marketing classes. He's doing phenomenal. And I want to just have Ben talk a little bit about himself and then go into some really cool things that are happening within Carlsbad. I live in Carlsbad. Ben, I know you do as well.
I do,
So,
yes.
yeah, so this is pretty exciting and important for us. But first, I just wanted to reconnect on like how we met. Do you remember how we met?
You know, it's a really good question. I've been doing kind of some soul searching in the last 5 hours since. No, I think it started way back when I first got into real estate. You
Okay,
were one of the very first, I would say, the vanguard in video
nice.
marketing, and I've always, encountered you with listings and even out coming in and talking to agents in our office about video marketing, and watching your business grow over the years has been really exciting. But it even came to a point where I think I remember distinctly, there was a listing I was showing to some clients up in High Valley in Poway, and you recognized my voice before I'd even walked into the kitchen where you were filming a video. I think you remember.
Yeah,
You just shouted across the room, "Is that Ben McCoy?" So I would say it's been
yeah. A
four
couple of
years or
different touch
so.
points, huh?
A little bit. It's just
Yeah,
memorable,
yeah.
But
Very cool.
yeah, 4 years.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, it's been a while. I definitely remember meeting you, and I know you do a lot of listings here in Encinitas and all over San Diego, which kind of comes to my next question, which is, how did you get into real estate?
Really good question, actually. It was a career change that I really thought over and discussed, with my family at the time. When I got into real estate, I had two very young children, and it was an issue with wanting to be closer to home, not traveling so much, and then also experience with what my background is, both with my family and my wife's family, being deep real estate investors and
Mm,
having a really positive experience with real estate investing and working within the commercial and residential markets. Everybody saw me as a more of a natural in this field, and I
mm,
myself wanted to have
mhm.
a little bit more flexibility and income. And I'm happy to say it's been a very successful transition.
I want to talk a little bit about your passion. Obviously, it's real estate and video, but what makes you passionate about what you do?
Three things. One, being what I call a change maker it's a high altitude classification, but uh, there's few things in our world, in our lives, that change somebody's trajectory in lives as much
Mhm.
as home ownership.
Sure.
And being able to have such a profound influence on somebody's life, helping them get their dream house, no matter if it's the first time home buyer, coming up with every penny to get the down payment to afford a house, to the seasoned investor who's got multiple properties. That to me will never get old.
Mhm.
Uh, that's really what is my daily reminder of why I work as hard as I do, is to continue to have that positive impact on people. And also, I see myself as being one of those ethical agents that really show people what a real estate agent is supposed to do, what a
Mhm.
real estate agent is supposed to do for his clients, and that there really is a difference. And determination and commitment to your client is not automatic. And I work to be able to show that and to demonstrate to people what our industry is and what it can be. But yeah, marketing, you have to be able to
Sure.
convey a story about a property in a succinct manner, but one that appeals to the broadest market and to the person who's going to want to come purchase that property. So telling a home story, being able to
Mhm.
understand the background, the love that that homeowner has put into their house to make it what it is, is unique. There's a lot of people that, they'll try,
Right.
and writing content and being able to convey that story on listings and showings makes a big difference.
Now, you've been around for a while now. You've obviously survived being a realtor. So, how, what would you say maybe you attribute your success to?
Well, that's a really good question as well. There's two factors. One, I was been fortunate when I started off my career. I've been with the same company since I was newly licensed, and that's Pacific Sotheby's International Realty.
Okay.
They have a really strong, really strong determination, and I use that word a lot, but goal to grow new agents who commit to the rigorous mentor program that they run, to develop and hone a luxury experience, or a luxury agent. So I'm a product of that.
Nice. So you were in the mentor program.
Well, now I actually, because of my success and because of my skills that I've demonstrated, Pacific Sotheby's International Realty has actually placed me as the mentor director for the Carlsbad office, and I've been in that position for a little over a year now. So the rewards are deep. They're it's a completely different ball of business, as I call it. I still have my personal business, but now I'm also responsible for developing and growing and teaching brand new agents who are new to the industry in the same position I was, to acquire that success. And
that's awesome.
It's one of those things where it's rewarding. I didn't know how rewarding it would be until I actually really started the position, but I have a great management team that trusts me and helps guide and encourage as well.
Segment in or a segue into, hey, what are you doing now with video? I saw your videos because obviously we're in the class and we're talking about video marketing, creating content every week, and you created some really cool pieces of content, video specifically around a couple of things. Yeah. At some point, you talked about the food hall, the Windmill Food Hall. You talked about the new Sinopolis going in La Costa. So, let's talk about those things.
Well, yeah. So the two, and again, you can never do enough video. If you look at my wish list, it's ever growing. But business comes first. The first two projects that I really kind of sought out are in our backyard. So we all know La Costa's town square. That was a really fun video to do because I have friends that have lived in the La Costa town square vicinity, La Costa Oaks, and some of those other areas as long as 14 years ago. When I launched that video talking about the Sinopolis update, everybody was like, wow, that's finally coming to fruition. I mean, the comments below the video were really interesting because we've watched this project go through development, the proposal, massive grading. And so now it's really exciting to see this town square become an even more desirable evening destination. The movie theater is kind of like the anchor for better restaurants. They're scheduled to have it open, from what I understand, by Christmas. So they want to have it completed by the end of this year. And they said that they're on track to do that. The last time I stuck my head in there and talked to one of the foremen, no more rains, they can kind of speed things up. So that'll be really exciting. It's going to be a great addition to an already active destination.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you've inspired me to find out more information about what's going on, and it's cool that you're putting out these these snippets of hey, this is what's going on, and very cool. Hey, thanks again, Ben. I'll see you later on this week. Appreciate you and your time, and looking forward to watching your continued success.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
All right, man. Have a good day.
Thanks, David.
All right, bye.
Bye.